And well, so now that we have the UV unwrapped, it's and the shading, all we have to do now is add the textures. I already went up ahead and built some textures, but I'll go through the process of this part. Let's say, well, I did the UV from here to here. Okay, that's one. Well, actually, I selected all of these and these ones too, and did an unwrap. Okay, project from view, but while being on the back. Okay, so then after doing that, I scaled it. So I'm going. This is a texture I'll be using. Okay, now here. So yeah, I got that little smiley. I tried to make a circle on GIMP, but I couldn't. I'm fairly new in GIMP, but anyway. So I did these are my UVs. I scale them because all I'm gonna do is repeat this texture, right? So it's gonna repeat all the way here and all the way down. And this way, well, we don't have to shrink it to be 1K. So we get more resolution like this, because this is already 1K, this texture, and it'll be repeated. Okay, so now I went up ahead and did a second UV here for the message, and we have two materials here. So one is for this back part, and one for the from the bottom, and one from the top for the top. So now let's start. I think I'll start with the back. Okay, so let's just go right the way we're doing things. Okay, so I'll go to GIMP. As you can see, I've been working on those texture. This is the back part. Okay, the UV has exported. Well, now I have it on GIMP. I'm gonna add a new layer. That's right. And I'm gonna fill this in with a black color. Okay, and now, well, I'm gonna play here my text, and let's open my texture folder, and well, here I had it, but I had it in tiny, so I'm gonna copy this. Okay, this is for the buttons, the menu buttons, which I won't be using here. I only want to use this logo. And well, this is another one I did. This was the original. Let's see if I scale it. I'm gonna distort the image, so I'll scale it. No, not this one. Okay, I gotta select this, and okay, now I'm okay, and okay. Let's see how's this gonna work. Well, actually it's not bad, so I think I'm gonna use this one. I went up ahead and edited some text and put the logo in place, so I'm not gonna use this anymore. It's looking fine, and I'm only gonna move it here in the middle. Okay, and that's gonna be my text. Let's try scale it a bit more and see how this is gonna look. I'm gonna hold the control key, so it looks good. I mean, it's proportional moving. And now this just went out of these bounds, these lines. These ones are longer faces, but I shrink them till here, so they're gonna be black and they don't repeat this. So I gotta fit this whole thing, the logo and the text, in between these lines. So I'll go ahead and scale once more. Now let's try that. Okay. Oh no. Okay, once more. Just gotta fit it perfect. I think that'll be good enough. Okay, let's move it. Oh, okay, just a tiny bit. Okay, once more. Okay. Oops, I'm moving the UVs. I want to move this. Oh, can't believe it. Believe it or not. Okay, I'll just... Okay, that is good enough now. Okay, so this is pretty much the whole process for all the texturing. You gotta fix your textures in the UVs. So I got this now, and now that I have this UV, all I have to do is file, export, and this is no, this is UVs, and these are textures. So I'm gonna place it on the... This is the back down. That's because this goes in the bottom. So I'll export it and replace it. I already had it, so here we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and explain these other textures. For example, well, these are the ones in the front. As you can see here, you remember we went up ahead and used the UVs from these, and same down here. Okay, so these are UVs already edited. So I added this text, the sunny text, and the psVita. So they're gonna appear there. So all I do is same here, turn off the UVs and export. Okay, so since I already done it, I don't have to do it again. And let me go ahead and explain one more. Well, here with the buttons, it's the same, the menu. Well, I got the PlayStation logo, the start and select, and well, those are the ones that I went up ahead and edit. Here with the shapes, well, I calculated where the buttons are, and since I don't know if you can add two textures, like I couldn't join them and then export, you know, like, well, what I did here is okay, so what I did is just took a screenshot of this with the recortes. In my case, it's in Spanish. I think it's snipe tool in the English. So, well, this is what I did. I'm pretty sure there should be a different way, but this is the way I did it. Well, all I did was get this and put it on the shapes, and now, well, I just scale it to fit this. Okay, well, might as well just do it. Hold Control key, scale, save, and just move it to here, and same process. Okay, so this is well, what I did to fit the shapes in the right place, and then same process, just export it with the background color that I want to use in the rest of the shape. So, well, let's go back to Blender and let's just add the textures. Let's start with this one. We already had it selected. Okay, so okay, I got the Chrome and here. So I'm gonna add a image texture by going to texture, image texture, and just click here on the node, and this is the output and the input, so just let it there. And here on the vector, oops, no, this was in texture coordinate. Okay, and same here, so it's gonna be defined by the UVs and the placement of the texture. So okay, so that's one process, and the other process is just added here. So here in the diffuse, this is the diffuse node. So let's just click here on the button on the right and go to image textures, and here you got the node. Okay, and same for the vector, you only choose UVs and then you got the texture coordinate UV. Okay, so either way works. So I'll be working in both ways. So here I'll go add the buttons, click here to see. Here shapes. Okay, so now let's go to the rendered so I can actually see what we're doing here. And well, for this I'll be switching to default so you can see the whole, I mean, full window bigger. Okay, and let's go with the, no, not these ones, mid matte, no, menu matte. Okay, this is a menu material. I'll add the image texture, I'll open it and go to textures and this menu. Okay, and vector, same, UV. Okay, might as well just do that first. And here we have the menu already. Okay, and now let's go to this side. Let's frame it, and I'm gonna add the color, the image texture here. Image texture, it's gonna be UVs, and let's add the image. So textures and flechas. I wrote that down in Spanish. Okay, so now I got the arrows there, and of course front. Let's go front matte, diffuse, image texture, vector. It's gonna be UVs, and open textures, and Sony psVita. Okay, so as you can see, everything is taking shape very fast. Okay, there we go, Sony psVita. Now let's go to the back part, back material. So here I think I got yeah, I got two materials in this place. So I think this one is the top. I didn't write that top, so I'll just go ahead and we'll see. Image textures, vector, UV, and open. And this is gonna be this one. Let's hope I'm right. Okay, so I wasn't. That's actually the bottom part. Let me delete the image and go to textures, menu, and this one's gonna be this part. Okay, so I got the modeled by Omar Nofs for CG Dojo psVita-Blender series done. Okay, I could fix this pretty easy. I'll leave it at the end. Let's go to this other material which I applied here, which is exactly the same, but just so I got the two different UVs set there. And UV, open. Okay, textures, and here we go. Okay, there we go. So now we got this top and this bottom part, and I hit the lights from the back. Alt H. Whoa, where's my other emission? Oh, there we go. It's just farther away. Okay, so now I got my textures on the psVita, just the final texture here, the screen, which I think already showed that I just duplicated, and here let's see. So this is my screen. I just went up ahead and duplicated this the size of the screen and pull it back a bit on the top view, pulled it back, and since I put a second material, as you saw on the past tutorial, I just set it to I think I set it to translucent, but it's gotta be transparent. I'm a bit confused because I typed it twice, once Spanish and once in English, so well, either way. Okay, let's add the screen emission. It's an emission because I wanna how do you say fake the screen. And this is the last texture I'll be putting here. Oops. Oh no, I think, where is it? Okay, I'll pause the video for a sec. Okay, so now I should have the texture. Here it is for the screen, and let's see how it looks. And I think we're pretty much done. Oh, wait. Okay, so there we go. We got the screen there, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so I'll just go ahead and make a final render. Okay, so I'll create a new camera. And well, the camera should be wherever my 3D cursor is. There it is. So while looking at this, I'm gonna hit Control Alt Shift 0, and that places my camera where my view is, my current view is. Okay, and I'm gonna grab it and Shift Z, so I only move it in this direction. Okay, so that's gonna be our final render. Camera 1 is selected on the scene. Okay, I think I already had a camera here. Let's see that. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this camera, and now, well, now this one becomes a camera. Let's see. Okay, there it is. And let's go to the scene. Let's see. Okay, 1080, 1920, and well, on render layers, combine and inclusion, and that is it. Okay, so I'm pretty much done, and all I have to do now is just hit render. But before I do that, one final thing: the integrator. Well, the render is gonna be 4000. Okay, so I think 3000 should be enough for this one. So let's just see, we had no caustics. Okay, so that is it. Let's hit render, and let's just wait for the final outcome. So I'll go ahead and pause the video again. Okay, so I canceled the render because well, of course I did a stupid thing. I click here no caustic, since I gotta leave it like it is, since I already have a glass material and transparent. So well, my bad, so apologize for that. And now let's leave the as it is, and let's render, and now we won't have any problems. Okay, sit back and wait, and I'll just go ahead and of course forward this. And okay, I changed this texture so by mistake, so I'll just fix this, and I'll show you the final render. Okay, so I just changed the angle, did what I told you, select this other texture, which I messed up. So right at the closing of this tutorial I made a mess, but I fixed it. So now let's render the image. Okay, this is the last time. I changed the angle, I like this one better, so let's hope you agree with that. You choose whatever angle you want. So now I'll pause it and come back with the final render. So well, now the render is coming at its end. So just a few words. Thank you for being till the end with me. If you were here till the end, if you got bored, well, sorry about that. But anyway, this is my first tutorial, and I hope you liked it. And if not, well, I'm always open for suggestions. I want to improve these tutorials, so I'll be making another series until I perfect this teaching. I guess. So well, thanks again for being here, and we're done with the PS Vita. Congratulations if you finish yours. I'll have this file available in a link for blend swap. If you don't have an account, just go ahead, register, and you'll be free to download. I think 100 megabytes per day or something like that. Yeah, 100 megabytes. But anyway, I hope I'll see you around in my next tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Facebook page, Twitter, so you get the updates, and of course check out the website, and we'll see you soon.